Good morning. It is, what time? 9?
It's 9:05 right now.
9:05 on February 11th. Right? Friday.
Yep, Friday.
TGIF, honey. Off in the distance you can see the Alligator River swing bridge. Is
Sure.
there a fancy name for that?
Alligator River Bridge.
Alligator River Bridge. We went through this bridge going south, and now we are going north. So just past this bridge on the left was the marina we stayed at going south, but coming north we decided to anchor. We had just come out of the Alligator River, Pungo River Canal last night after running from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. roughly, whereabouts. That time is general. I don't know specifically the exact moment we dropped the anchor, but I'm sure Mark does. So we've been without cell service for quite a while. Yesterday afternoon, I would say, we had no cell service, and so Mark right now is looking at his phone because he thinks that after not having any sort of cell service since about 5:30 yesterday afternoon, we have it.
We're getting
Do
some
we
service.
have it a little bit?
Yep. It's extended.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He just asked me if I should be nervous about having extended cell service pop up on our phones, but I don't know. I don't know what that means. I've never noticed it before on my phone. But today we get to go through Albemarle Sound, and so when you go to our written blog and click the link for today, I'm also going to put the link on the day that we did this going south, because that's the day we were predicted to have about, how much wind up our
12.
butt that day, and we ended up with
24 with, I don't know, 35 mile an hour gusts.
30 mile an hour gusts. Yeah, that was a bit much. Anyway, it was quite a roly-poly kind of day on the water coming south through Albemarle. I can never say that word. Tongue twister. Albemarle Sound. So today we are going north, and we have absolutely fabulous conditions. If you can see with the sun glare out the window, it is calm, and we are predicted to have little wind, which is lovely, which is one of the reasons why we pushed ourselves so much from yesterday's itinerary. We were originally going to stay in Belhaven, North Carolina yesterday afternoon at an anchorage, but we had such great weather, and we really wanted to take advantage of today's good weather so that we could get through the sound. We don't really want a repeat from going south. So in true Cynthia Corbett fashion, I turn on my camera to do a video, and the battery light is flashing at me. I just don't know how Mark doesn't have his eyes stuck in the back of the head of how often he needs to roll his eyes at me.
Currently rolling my eyes.
Yes. Yesterday I drove the boat for a really long time. And so I'm kind of hoping maybe today to drive a little bit through the sound, but I'm also hoping that our cell service comes back, because I do have some work to do. And I would like to retype February 4. So when you read today's blog, you're going to see that I've had discovered that February 4th is missing off my written blog, and coincidentally enough, when we were traveling north on February 4th through Myrtle Beach, through the rock pile, passing the Big M casinos, and heading north into the Atlantic Coastal Waterway, that is the same exact stretch of leg of our journey going south that I lost off the computer. It took me days to recreate it. Well, on February 4th, we did that trip much faster than we did going south. It was high tide. We were a lot more comfortable going through the rock pile. And so there's probably not a lot to write down, but I'm sure that there is some cosmic reason out there, right? Cosmic reason why on both days in the same spot I lost my blog. See, rolling his eyes again.
All about the rock pile. Magnetic rocks.
Yep. So we have pictures and video of us going through this Alligator River Bridge going south, so I don't really need to necessarily video it going north, but we did want to just check in and say good morning. It's been a few days since we've videoed ourselves chatting about anything. We did have an anchor last night that went very, very well. It was very calm. The skies were very beautiful. Saw lots of constellations.
Nice sunrise.
Yep, I didn't get up for the sunrise. Mark took pictures of the sunrise this morning. It was a long day yesterday. Do you have anything to say about that?
It was a long day. But it was a nice day to cruise. Weather was good.
The weather was beautiful yesterday. Haley sat outside for a really long time into the sun.
If we cruised until like 6 or 7 tonight, we could be in Virginia.
I don't want to cruise until 6 or 7 tonight. It was really exhausting. My poor old camera, you can hear it when you zoom in and out now. No, it was really tiring being on the water for that long. You know, you're constantly looking at your gauges, you're constantly looking at the iPad. The iPad's not keeping a charge because it's using more juice to keep up with the GPS than what we can get into it to keep the battery charged. You're constantly looking at this one to make sure you're staying on course. Constantly checking the temperature gauges of engine 1 and engine 2, oil gauges. You're running up and down the stairs for engine room checks.
Makes the day go by.
The day definitely goes by quickly. Like, you never really feel like you're 10 hours at the wheel until you're done. And then 10 hours is over and you drop the anchor, and then you're like, wow, that was a lot. Your mind is in constant thinking mode. There's no 5-minute coffee break, no lunch break. But like I explained earlier, we did push yesterday, taking advantage of the nice weather, because we really did not want to do today in bad weather.
And I wanted to be in that anchorage, even though there was no sunset.
You wanted to be in that anchorage, why?
Because it was cool looking.
It was cool looking.
On our way north, there was a sailboat in there, and I was jealous. Or on our way south, rather. And so now, we've been there. It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was a little lonely, and I didn't really love the fact that we had no cell service, but we had just enough cell service to send out a text message as needed if we really needed to get a hold of anybody, and Jordan knew where we were and Sean knew where we were, so it's not do or die that we didn't have cell service, but it is important that people know where we are just in case. We do have VHF radio, so we could always stay in contact with emergency services if we needed to, but
Yes, good morning, sir. We are northbound, our vessel, Valkyrie, looking for an opening. Be there in a couple minutes.
Yeah, okay. So the bridge opens, take west channel.
Roger that. West Channel, and it will be.
my phone is ringing. We have service.